Hey, and thanks for tuning into our video. This video will support you with writing learning objectives. It's not a comprehensive guide or a step-by-step process, but it'll give you some insight into the way that we do learning objectives. And what we suggest that you do is reflect on your own process and think about how you could potentially improve it or how you could incorporate what we do with yours. So we hope that you are inspired by what we share. Enjoy. Learning objective.
So that to me is basically the thing that you want a person to do differently after they have experienced your training solution. Bloom's taxonomy is basically this triangle, and just think of it as adjectives. So adjectives are doing words, so running, jumping, speaking, listening. So think of it like that. Generally, what we want to do is we use it to support writing learning objectives. And the reason it's effective is because it is focusing on doing words. And it will have things like executing or practicing or, I don't know, creating, applying. Yep. And these adjectives help you think about, what do I need the learner to do differently as a result of my solution? And what level of training am I creating? And what I mean by that is this triangle starts, I think it's like it create at the end, at the very top, down to remember at the bottom. And if we think back to school, a lot of our training was around, or our education, was around that lower level of learning, which is remember your times tables. 2 times 2 is 4. 10 times 10 is 100. And how we learned that was we just kept repeating it over and over until we remembered it. Same with like learning a language. Whenever I've learned a language, it was always like all of the words on the board and we just keep saying them over and over, and then the teacher would rub them out, and then like they would start minimizing and we'd have to recall information. And it's not always the most effective way to learn because like I can't, well, now we use a calculator, right? Like, so I don't have to remember things in my times tables. I'm not as familiar, whereas in the past when I was 10, 12, 16, whatever, I could just be like, boom, 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 because I have remembered it, but now I don't remember it anymore. Same with the languages. I don't remember them because I haven't used them. But when we move up that triangle up to create is adjectives that help embed the learning more effectively. So if I think about me trying to learn now, I will learn a language now. I watch movies and shows that are in French, for example, and I recall and remember words from back in school days. And I remember the experience in the classroom. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that is the word for toilet or whatever. But now to embed my learning, because I'm not making progress, I'm thinking about how do I embed the learning at a higher level. So I use something like Google Translate to create a language experience for me. And what that looks like is I will journal in French about my day. So I'm having to create a French outcome or a French script from my brain. And I don't always know the answer, like I'm really, really basic. But there's a big difference between just watching a French movie or a French TV show and then trying to actually type from scratch about my day. I'm using different parts of the brain and all this kind of stuff. So Bloom's taxonomy is a great way for instructional designers to think about what kind of outcome do I need this learner to do differently as a result of my training? Is it something such as remember where the intranet is so that you can go and find it later on? Or is it like create a script for yourself as a manager to go and hold a performance conversation with your staff later? So you could just give them a script and be like, hey, here's what a good script looks like, or here are the key components of a good script, go create one. So it's just a good accountability for us to make sure that we are creating effective learning outcomes and training experiences.
Love it. Very good explanation, Kim.
Thanks.
What's up, awesome human? Thank you on behalf of myself and the Bella Vista Studios team for continuously choosing to learn with us. We really appreciate it. If the tips and the insights and the context resonate with you and you want to take your skills to the next level, or you want to make your life way easier, you will love our Creator Hub. The Creator Hub is a place for people like you and us. Basically, it's the stuff that we use internally at Bella Vista Studios, and then we just share it publicly with you. The Creator Hub is created by instructional designers for instructional designers, and what you'll love there at the moment is we've got a quiz, Could I Be a Better Instructional Designer, that has so much tips in the feedback if you're interested in human-centered design or just taking your skills to the next level in terms of the solutions you're creating and the problems you want to solve. But in there as well, aren't we cute? That's us. But we've got the coaching courses, freebies, give us gratitude, and also we've got some templates. And basically they're always around the lens of learning experience design, instructional design, and e-learning. So a human-centered design focus is very much what we're about at Bella Vista Studios. So putting your learners at the heart of a solution and creating something for their needs. So there's the human-centered design stuff, and then we've also got the business stuff. So this is the stuff they don't teach you about when you want to become a freelancer or a consultant in the instructional design world. So go check it out. The link is in the description. You can check out everything that is available for you. Thank you for choosing to learn with us. Continuously invest in your skills. You will be rewarded as an instructional designer. Share this stuff, share it with other people, because when we are better instructional designers, we create better solutions that create better humans, that create a better world. So we have a very important role, and I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Have an awesome day.